Hey dudes,
Morning.
welcome back to a new video. We have quite a gray, wet morning today.
It's gonna be raining all day and actually I think might be even all weekend. So I guess it's perfect for the garden, and if we're talking about the garden, let's go have a look. Because last time when we showed the garden was I think when we planted the potatoes, but since then we have planted plenty more, so we'll see how they are doing.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a little monthly updates on how our garden is doing, how things are, how our seedlings are growing, and you know what garden updates are. So let's start with everything that we've sown, and let's see what is ready to be harvested already.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the things that we have right next to the house, and then we're gonna go further away. And one of the latest additions to our garden is this blueberry bush, and it already has a little blueberries on it. So we'll show you close up.
Alright, so the next thing that we planted some strawberries around our garden. We planted I think 6 of them, and now I can see 1, 2, I think about 3 or 4 survived. So we'll let them run the thing so that we have a lot bigger strawberry bushes, but for now we'll see if they fruit this year or not, but at least we now have the little plants here, so they're looking very healthy, so we're hoping for some strawberries. This is one of our 3, I think, apple trees. It stopped flowering, so there's no apples yet, but I think the flowers fell off, so the next stage at some point there should be apples coming, but not in this update yet. So let's move on.
In this plot right here, we planted some watermelons that we took seeds from Malta. So 100% fertile seeds, so we're waiting for them to pop up. Okay, the next stop is our cucumber plantation. Let me show. So all of these beds were for cucumbers, and guess what? None of them have sprouted.
We have 5 varieties here. We planted the 5th later, so that's fine if it doesn't grow. But these guys we planted a long time ago, and nothing's growing here, so we're really disappointed at you cucumbers.
So should be time to grow up.
Alright, so we'll move on to something that's doing better.
So the next garden beds that we have is for onions, and as you can see they are growing luscious. And I think there was 100% success rate from the little tubes that we planted. Now they are growing wild. And also in between the onions we have, what we have?
Dill. We have dill throughout the onions. We also cut the onions already, the ones that fell off, and they regrow really quickly, so they're very successful. I'm very proud. Yeah, we have some dill, and I think I planted some other stuff that I forgot about, but yeah, the dill is also coming out very strong, and it's super delicious. So yeah, very happy. This is our most successful bed yet. So very good job, onions.
And dill.
And dill. The next thing that's quite hard to see here, but this is popcorn. So there's like a couple of grasses, maybe it's just weeds, but I'm hoping that this is popcorn leaves, because that's how they looked when we tried to sow them in the city.
Then in this round bed we have growing spinach. We actually didn't hope that we would grow any, because we never tried spinach. In Latvia it's not that popular to grow like that, at least not from my childhood, never grown anything like that. But we got the seeds, and so we planted them, and look how luscious these are. These are pretty much ready for the harvest. Look how the leaves are pretty big. So these are baby spinach leaves.
Alright, so in this beautiful bed we have radish. I'm very happy about the results. Look at them. They're like this high. Some of them already are showing their red heads out, popping out. A lot of them. So I'm gonna try one of them out today. And then I also have a little empty bed here because I planted new ones. Once I've harvested these should start popping up. So very excited about this. This is one of my favorite successful beds. I'm very proud of the growth it has been giving.
the next bed we have for our salad, and look how many we have growing. This one's super big, but these ones are just as big. I think this is a bit cleaner. So it's been raining a lot, so when it rains it kinda the dust are coming on the plants and like it's not as clean. But let's try the green salad, shall we? It's growing good. So here, as you can see, we have our 6 rows of potatoes.
From the potato video, check it out here. And yes, we were waiting for a very long time.
A month.
Yeah, and I was definitely sure that we as Latvians, we can't grow our own potatoes. That would be the worst thing ever. But
we have some potato growth, so we're excited to show the little tubers coming up.
Yep, let's go. So
this one is just one of the many potato heads that are popping out, and we're very excited. And for those who's never seen how a baby potato looks like, this is how they look. And we're happy that we have 6 rows of the potato, and hoping for the fast growth so we can harvest the baby potatoes soon, maybe within a month's time.
Now, as you can see, we have a lot of these round beds, and we'll check out what's been growing in these ones. So these are our tiny tomato seedlings, popped out straight from the seeds. So I don't know if you can see them here, but maybe in a month's time you'll see them better.
Okay, we have here pumpkins. So they sprouted well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 pumpkins growing here. Some of them are bigger than others, but all of them looking healthy and good. That one's my favorite. Don't tell the others.
In this bed we have zucchinis. They're just as successful as pumpkins. Then we have this little bush trying to grow here as well, but I have 5 zucchinis in this bed and another bunch in another bed, but they all look the same. So we're gonna have a lot of zucchinis and we're gonna have a lot of pumpkins, that's for sure.
Behind us we have our beans and peas trellises growing strong. I think peas have 100% germination rate and beans are a little bit slower. They popped up not evenly, so one day there were like 3 and then another day more, so they still keep coming up. So we will show you those, but I think we're very happy about them. What do you say?
Yeah, they all look very healthy. Every time it rains, or actually every day that we come here, you can see that they've been growing a lot better. So yeah, I'm very excited for our beans and peas. So let's show them a little close-up.
Sure.
So these beautiful beans are the yellow beans. Look at them growing very strong and healthy.
And then here we have the sugar peas. Look how many we have. They continue all the way down. Then we have only one of its kind. It's the garden bean. The pig bean, as we call it here in Latvia. In this packet there were only 3 seeds, which was weird, but one germinated fine. I don't know what happened with the other 2, but this one's here growing gorgeous. So soon we'll have a bunch of beans. And then at the end of the bed we have green beans. So these we can fry, eat fresh, or preserve as we wish. Also, until the end of the bed we have these ones. Then here, where the Rehards is walking right now, we have 2 lines of red potatoes. Nothing's growing just yet, but for the next update we hope to get you some footage of red potato heads.
These ones were planted a couple of weeks after the regular potatoes, so maybe we'll give them a couple of weeks. So in this furthest bed we have here, we have the yin yang beans.
Yeah, these are called French beans, but like you say, yin yang would be great description. These are growing black and white with little black and white dots, so very excited to see them.
Yeah, we definitely didn't think these would grow because they're kind of more interesting and fancy, not the regular thing. So we just bought them as a novelty item. We didn't really expect anything out of them, but we just shoved them in the ground and hoped for the best. But
and look at them.
But clearly these guys are loving it here, and we're gonna have really amazing looking beans here.
One other benefit for these beans are that these are bush beans, so we don't need to tie them or anything. They just grow on their own, so no need to attend for them. So here we have tomatoes growing. These are growing big and, as you can see, very healthy. We have multiple patches of them all over this bed. These we started from seed in the pots. We filmed it in the video before. These had a bit of a head start, and look at them. Hopefully they will soon take their real tomato leaves. This is the sunniest spot that we have, so right now it's a bit cloudy, but on a sunny day they will enjoy here. We also have some of them under the fake greenhouse, hoping that they will grow fast. Oh my god, but they are growing faster. Look at this one. It has the real tomato sprouting leaves coming up. Very nice.
Then we also have some cherries. Hopefully these are the sweet ones, but if not, hey, free cherries.
Then we also have this rose bush that is huge. It's full of rose buds. We can't wait for them to open up. It might be white rose. Oh, there's one coming up right now. I'll show you. Look how pretty this one is. An old garden will look like this. And we also found some mint in our garden beds. So these been sprouted recently because when we checked the first time there was nothing here. And now look how big these are growing, and these are smelling incredible. So we have free mint as well.
And the last thing in our garden, we have a couple of chilies growing. These are cayenne peppers. They're still in the seed tray, but they came out. So I'm hoping to have a beautiful harvest from these guys. We have several here. I think about 9 of them came out. And then we have a full garden of chili seeds planted as well. But nothing has sprouted yet. So I got my first radish. Extremely tiny, so I don't think it's the radish season just yet. Maybe I'll wait another week until the next one, but I'm excited to try it out.
Crunchy.
It's great.
I guess we can wrap this thing up and hope that you enjoyed our garden.
Leave us a like if you enjoyed the garden update. You can subscribe if you want to see more of these updates.
If you like radishes.
If you like radishes, subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.